On the dragon's path, it is recommended to stay alone. It's a very personal spiritual path. And yet, you are never alone on the dragon's path. Spirits are surrounding you everywhere. Spirits that want to keep you safe and also want to guide you. Spirits that come from strange places, from strange origins that you don't even understand what they are doing with you. So, my brothers and sisters, my name is Tim Heijen and I am a dragon witch. I hope I can explain to you a bit more about the spiritual path of the dragon. A beautiful spiritual path where you are never going to be alone. Of course, in Wicca, for example, in Wicca, it is very important to sometimes let yourself be guided by ancestors. And yeah, of course, on the dragon's path, that is not very much different. Ancestors of your soul, ancestors of the dragon that you can feel within. These are the ancestors of your draconic spirit. The one that, like I said, dragons are also born and they can also die. You are also born from a straight line, a line that you can sometimes need. That a line from ancestors, or even the ones that still need to come, because your line is not broken. Your line does not broke whenever you died as a dragon. You continued, you had children, and you might have even forgot about this, that you even have a line that continued in the dragon realm, or maybe in this world. And in this line, you can also feel them, the children, the grandchildren, and the children of the children. But you can also have your parents, your grandparents, and your ancestors, that you can also have the ones around you, giving you advice, whatever you have to do, because you are the one that is far, far away, yet they can still feel you and give advice whenever you need it. Because in this life, dragons can come to us. Dragons are so far away, but dragons are jumpers. Dragons are flyers. They can go everywhere. They are even able to open up the gate, but not without your energy. With your energy as a dragon spirit, you follow your own draconic spirit into wherever they are. Your spirit is connected to your dragon ancestors and the one that still need to come, the one that came before and the one that needs to come. And those are the ones that can actually give you the greatest advice, whatever you need to do. Because in this life, of course, it's very easy to follow a path that everyone takes. But the dragon's path is a path that no one actually takes but you. And the one that only can give you advice are your dragon gods, because they created your path. And the dragons by your side. And your dragons by your side can be very close to you, as maybe a brother or a sister that you had, or maybe a very good friend. That is also very interesting to reveal the connection that you have with the dragon by your side. But that doesn't mean that you cannot have dragon ancestors, or the ones that came before, or the ones that is still coming actually, but they eventually came whenever you went away, and they are not planning to leave you behind. But of course, if you don't feel them, you can also aid. You can also ask them to aid you. Inside of your dragon altar, it is very important also to be polite and ask your guardians and ask your dragon ancestors for advice to go on this path, because maybe, just maybe, they also were a human. They also were other beings. Maybe they had this uh, experience already. Maybe they died as well in this world as a human, maybe 1,000 years ago. It could be. And now they are living their life as a dragon, maybe even a young dragon. But yet their spirit is so old, so ancient, just the same as your spirit is. It also always recycles all the time, and that is typically a dragon spirit. A dragon spirit also gets constantly reincarnated, always being born again. And that is why whenever you are going to the dragon realm, when this time is up, whenever you are going to the dragon realm, it's not that you are going to pop there like in these religions here think. No, you are going to be born with parents. You're going to have parents. You're going to crack the egg over there. Like everything seems to be erased, but later on you will remember this life. You will remember the lives that came before, and you will remember also whatever happened here. Eventually, like you are remembering from step to step whatever you are now. And that is so much a dragon spirit that recalls himself all the time. But once you are born here and you are recalling it, you might also understand that you can use the aid of your dragon ancestors. Your dragon ancestors always live with you and they will not leave you behind, because that is, dragons don't leave someone else behind. They don't do that. That is why you are still surrounded by your dragon eye. But if you ask, and those are the dragons that will most of all listen to it, to you whenever you are asking this, is to aid you whenever you need it. Because yeah, like I said, many different kind of dragons also had a human experience, also had an experience here on earth as maybe a dragon, and now they can give you spiritual advice. I mean, no one in this world, no one can give you spiritual advice but them, because they don't know whatever path you are going on. And your dragon ancestors, they know what kind of a path you're going on. They know the light wherever you have to go to. They know also whatever will happen inside of your life, because dragons are collectors of energies. And inside of this crystal ball of energies that they collect from you, they can see whatever your future is going to hold and wherever you need to go on your dragon's path. So if you have it difficult, if humans make it so difficult on this world, in this world, if humans just force you to push the dragon away, or maybe force you to do anything that you don't like, and you just are so tired of this and you don't know what to do, just ask your dragon ancestors for advice. Ask for them for guidance. Ask them for just this moment that you are having this needed push in the back, this moral support from the ones that actually came before and the ones that are now recycled all the time. It's actually a strange thing, because these ancestors, they can have a life now in the dragon realm as a young dragon. And that is how a dragon spirit always recycles as but a dragon spirit also needs to learn, because that is eventually what the dragon eye is. It's 5 gates further, 5 lifetimes further, 5 times that you were reincarnated as something different. And that is also why you went so far away. But that is eventually how nature works for dragon spirits, for your spirit. Your spirit is always searching for new experiences. But in this experience, we can get lost so easy. And the more dragons that are from the same line that are around you, the more dragons that there are, the more that you will find your path, the more that you will find your light, the more that you will find wherever you need to go. So your dragon ancestors, but also the children that you had, because you might not even know it. But these are also dragons that can be very old, very ancient, and were recycled as your child. Your child can be here. Your draconic child can be also by your side, saying to you wherever you need to go, still standing with his father or his mother, that they are also showing you the way wherever you need to go. And that is so much the dragon eye. The dragon eye consists of your dragon god and your dragon guardian, but it can also exist from your dragon ancestors. And the blood in itself and your spirit is also reaching out for them all the time. So they know wherever you are. But if you want to call them out, if you want to call for your dragon ancestor or your child, just go to your dragon altar, put on a candle, lit up a candle, preferably a white one, a white or a red one. Um, lit up a candle and ask them for advice, and it will come inside of your mind, that they will speak to your mind, because dragons, they interact telepathically, in a telepathic way. And this telepathic way is that you have this information inside of your head. It seems that you are thinking it, but in fact, it is the dragon that is speaking to you directly from dragon to dragon, that they are giving you spiritual advice, whatever you need to do. So yeah, these are the dragons dragon ancestors. Of course, in Wicca, for example, in an anecdote. When I was inside of this Wicca community searching for answers, they actually gave me the idea to do this, but their idea was to actually connect with my human ancestors from this world. But I was not interested in that because the more that I became a draconic Wiccan, and the more that I was awakened, I looked actually a bit like down at humanity, and with reason, for what they are, for the destruction of the earth, for the destruction of themselves, for their foolishness, for, yeah, humans are very much foolish. Foolish beings, foolish creatures. And I'm not that found to be a human because in the beginning I hold my hand to my face to face Tiamat because I felt embarrassed to be a human. So, but yeah, they said they are the wise ones, and there is no one that is wiser than a dragon that has recycled so many times, a dragon that has met so great age, an aged dragon all the time. There is no one that is more wise than your dragon ancestors. And these are the ones that you have to reach out for. If you don't know where to go, if you don't hear your dragons, and if you don't know what kind of a light that you have to follow, if you are confused, then just reach out for your dragon ancestors and they will give you the advice you need.